Hey there Taurus, it's Kay from Kay Loves Tarot. So then you guys, Happy New Year. Whoop whoop. Let's get stuck in. I'm going to do general first and then we'll take a look at love straight after. These are Sun, Moon and Rising. Taurus, resonating from the 1st to the 10th of January 2019. Okay, couple more and then we're ready to go. Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising, Taurus. January 1st to the 10th, 2019. Okay, that feels about right. Okay, let's take a look at, look at that, the bottom of the deck. I don't normally do that, but yeah, you guys got the star. Wish fulfilled, hopes, dreams, goals, desires, having it all figured out. Oops, that's fun a little bit. Right then, let's take a look at you guys. So what you're coming into January with. Okay, I've got Death in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, it seems like you're coming into January. Maybe you're involved with another earth sign, Taurus. Okay, for a start, as some situations far from over. Seems like something has to end, whether it's a situation, a circumstance, even an attitude, a relationship. Something's got to end. Something's got to get to that level where change and transformation's got to come in. That Five of Swords in reverse, I mean in the upright, this is like walking away and leaving them with all the swords. You know, it's a false victory. Here, it looks, something seems like worth the fight, worth the battle. And you're coming into January, you're represented by the Queen of Pentacles, which I think you are. You're looking very secure, very focused on a goal here, whether it's to do with career and finances or anything else. Let's take a look at where this goes. Being unclear on exactly what you're hanging on to. I mean, the 4 is at the centre of this spread. And this is that cling on kind of energy. That need to hold on, that fear of letting go. It's also the Miser card. And I'm starting to think, well, this just feels so much full of confusion, Taurus. A very back and forth kind of energy. It's like, here we're okay, here we're not. It's like, here you guys know where you're headed and what you're doing. Here you're not. Some lessons haven't been learned. Feel like there's a lack of closure in a situation. I'm wondering if that's what the problem is. A lack of closure. Where's this going to end up? 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands in the reverse. I'm wondering if there is some sort of a battle, because I've got a lot of sort of, you know, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, Death in the reverse, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, for a start, some of you guys could be getting into an external relationship when something else isn't quite over yet. Just FYI. Some of you guys have been committed to someone but ventured elsewhere. That's for some of you, not all of you. Some of you, you feel like a relationship is too much to handle. It's like you want it, but you're not prepared to put in the effort. I do feel like there's a bit of laziness going on. Especially with that 3 in the reverse, I do feel a very lazy kind of attitude going on. Some of you are dealing with someone like this. Like you feel like you're putting in all the effort and getting nothing back. But I do know Taurians are as stubborn as a bull. Quite literally. I don't know, this to me feels like giving up on something that actually could be quite good. It feels very bittersweet. I'm definitely seeing an absolute reason for calling things off, I want to say. Because if you're feeling overwhelmed over something that actually looks really nice, Taurus, then this is your problem that you have to take responsibility for. No, it's one of them situations, isn't it, where maybe, I mean, look at this from a different perspective. Hanging on to something that you need to give up. Maybe someone is giving up on you because of a lack of change and transformation. Maybe either you or them have took one look at this situation and said, do you know what? That which at first seemed all together and focused actually isn't. And I'm wondering if they lose you or you lose them through this process. Because it's awkward, because you feel, it seems like for some of you going into January, you feel like something's worth the fight, but you're not prepared to put in the effort in order to deal with it. You'd rather cling on to negative vibes here that need to change. For some of you, I'm just going to say it, without change, without clarity, without closure, without transformation, there is no way this can work. It's a relationship that you're going to have to give up on. As nice as it looks on the surface, that Two of Pentacles and that Three of Pentacles in the reverse saying something's very wrong here. And I feel like not only is it attitude adjustments, but it's also well, it is an attitude adjustment, I feel. It's also learning lessons from the past that haven't been learned. So guys, a daily oracle. Breathe. Got the breathe card. I'm just going to read it to you guys. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. For some of you guys, you need to be able to, I don't know why I'm saying this, for some of you, you've got an issue with self-worth, self-love, and as any responsible person who gives advice would tell you, in order to be able to feel love for anyone else or for them to love you, you must first love yourself. I'm just going to pull you one more of these, Taurus. Receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to gracefully receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. I do want to say, because of that Four of Pentacles, maybe some of you have been a bit, either you or someone you're dealing with has been very take, and there's not been enough give and receive. And this is something, again, with the Three of Pentacles next to that, is something that needs to change. A relationship takes two, okay? And when I say give and receive, I don't mean gifts. I know that obviously there is a gift in this, but I don't mean gifts per se. What that's trying to tell you is time. time, affection, loyalty, respect, and not a superficial kind of respect. Actually respecting someone because you're grateful for what they do. You know? And like I say, if you're dealing with someone like this, you need to tell them that. And for those that are listening to this that think, do you know what? Yeah, I probably haven't been the best version of myself that I could be. Again, that miser mode that you guys may be stuck in at the moment has got to change in order for you to start feeling happy and content. If you're not happy, if you're not content, if you're always stressed, the Two of Cups is not going to be a reality, because it's not only adding stress to you, it's adding stress to anybody else you come in contact with. So this feels very bittersweet, but I'm going to say for some of you, it's needing to either let go of someone. To be fair, for some of you, they're letting go of you whether you like it or not. But this is either needing to let go of someone if you cannot change enough in order to correct this or give closure. Or this is changing and changing fast so that this can take place. Let me throw you guys some romance angels. Do you know what? I've got this song stuck in my head. I forgot who sings it. I do occasionally. It's not all the time. It's in my head. We've already said goodbye. That might be for someone. Usually if I get a song stuck in my head, I'll come out with it and it's for someone. I can't remember who sings that song, it's very old. Maybe one of you can comment and refresh my memory. Right. Taurus. Taurus. Love messages for Taurus for the first week of January. Okay, I've got children. Your love life is being affected by children, either quite literally, or you are being very childish, or you're dealing with someone who's childish. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. There you go. And romantic feelings. Feelings are real and worth exploring. Right, let's find out what this is about. Okay. Taurus. Clarification on this for Taurus, please. So the children card, I've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I'll put one more over that. The Magician in the reverse. Okay. Over the X card, the Hermit in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords over the romantic feelings, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, you really need to tell someone how you feel. But it's, I want to say, up until this point, in January, it's always been the wrong time. Or should I say, for some of you, you've been... This is funny. Right, the Wheel of Fortune speaks at the wrong time, but the Nine of Swords tells something completely different. For some of you, you are trying to tell someone that you're not ready because of bad timing, when really you're just batshit scared and being a bit of a coward. Just saying. Whether this is telling someone you need to let them go, or whether this is telling someone how you actually feel about them, it's being way too scared to open that can of worms. And for some of you, you know, whichever way this goes, for good or for bad, says your feelings are real, you need to speak them up, okay? Now, over this Release Your Ex card, I've got regrets. Now, how can we regret the Ten of Pentacles? How can we regret the Ten of Pentacles? Ten's completion stages. So this could be either you or them having regrets. Sorry, my son's bothering me. What's up, Charlie?
Where's Abby?
She's gone round to next door.
When's she gonna come back?
In a bit. You go watch telly, okay? Good boy. Yeah, so this is either regrets over giving to someone too much loyalty and commitment, or them regretting giving you too much loyalty and commitment. Or it could be you're in a great place financially, maybe regretting not being able to release an ex, maybe regretting working too much and overlooking reality. I know some Taurians can like throw themselves into a work mode, but the problem is they do that to escape. This could be regrets over not facing reality. Absolutely. Regrets over not being able to release an ex by the time loyalty and commitment comes through. Some of you connected to water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This page does happen to be Pisces. Pages tend to be in their like 20s. I've got here a page offering a cup and it's not being manifested. And I've got maybe immature, childish kind of attitudes going on. And again, I've got with the Eight of Pentacles, don't get me wrong, this is like someone putting real effort in to get something moving. And the Magician's sort of like, it can be manipulative behaviour, I'm not going to lie. You could have a water sign, a younger Pisces maybe, or just a younger Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, who's, it could be a literal child who you feel has been a bit manipulative at the moment. And it's sort of stunting your growth as far as relationships go. But yeah, again with the Eight of Pentacles, this is like someone trying to put in a lot of hard work and effort to sway your judgment. That's how that looks. I'm just going to say it for some of you. For some of you, this feels external. Carefully sleep with if you're a man watching this. Make sure you wrap it up. If you don't want kids, just FYI, for others, you're finding out that you are pregnant or you have gotten someone pregnant, and there is a very manipulative kind of aura around this. Just be careful. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there then, Taurus. I mean, as a whole, this looks like a very sort of wishy-washy kind of reading. I'm picking up on quite a lot of different people. For some of you, you've got exes that you need to release, and you may be regretting not being able to move on because you've not released an ex. Maybe there's an opportunity here where feelings need to be spoken, whether you need to speak them to an ex to ask for closure, if you know, or whether you need to give closure to someone. Maybe you've been too hung up on an ex and you've not sort of, and you've been too scared of history repeating itself here. Whichever way you look at it, I want to say, again, childish behaviour. Some of you guys really do need to jump in the emotional plant pot and grow up a little bit. Or you need to be telling someone that, you know, that they have to jump in a plant pot and grow up a little bit. As far as emotional stability goes, when we say emotional stability, I'm very much aware that earth signs are way more practical than they are emotional. But guess what? In order to have a relationship, in order to fall in love, in order to express feelings, you have got to get a grip with your emotions. And sometimes that means accepting emotions that aren't otherwise comfortable to accept. But that, again, biting that bullet is just a part of emotional growth. which is going to be so good for you guys moving forward. Maybe when we revert back to the death card in the reverse in the first reading, that's what this massive change and transformation is. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there then, Taurus, and I wish you guys all the best. If anyone would like a personal reading, the details are popping up on the screen now. Otherwise, you guys, wish you a fabulous start to the new year, and we'll speak soon. Take care, bye for now.